You might have seen reasons 5 through 2, or maybe you haven't, why I hate Ducati. Well, the funny thing about owning a Ducati, the more I ride it, the more reason I find to hate it. The list? Well, the list keeps evolving like a bad plot twist. So buckle up, this is a revamped list. And it ends with the infamous reason number 1. And trust me, it might be the most ridiculous one yet. I've learned to expect drama with this bike, but even I wasn't ready for what came next. This is a 2022 Ducati Panigale Troy Bayliss edition, production number 197. And it's a masterpiece of Italian engineering. And I'm thinking, you beautiful crafted she-devil. She's stunning, she's fast, and she's perfection on 2 wheels. Until you try to do something simple, like remove the front carbon fiber wheel fender. This is a torch, a special tool needed to remove nuts and screws. Ducati has a charming habit of securing some with red Loctite, the kind that practically welds metal together and laughs in the face of screwdrivers. The idea here is to transfer heat from the metal to the screw, that my other special tool, soldering iron, failed at. Because with a Ducati, even removing a bolt feels like getting a root canal without anesthesia. Moving on. Ducati's modern engineering sometimes feels like a prank. Changing the oil sounds easy enough. Wrong. First, you get the cartridge-style oil filter. And just when you thought you're going to get your hands dirty, you discover it's hidden in a housing held on by 2 M6 bolts. Easy enough? Wrong. To get the housing off, you have to thread in M8 bolts to pull it away from the crankcase. Then there's the rear wheel. On bikes with single-sided swing arm, you can't just use a regular socket or adjustable wrench on the axle nut. You need a special 30mm socket with a very specific taper and locator to avoid mangling your delicate $60 nut, because a normal tool will be uncivilized. And don't get me even started on the chain adjustment. Forget 2 simple wrenches. That's for lesser bikes. Ducati wants you to have a big honking spanner wrench to rotate the eccentric hub. It's a whole theatrical production just to tighten the chain, because special bikes require special tools and special prices. And that's reason number 5 why I hate Ducati. With its flashy red paint, head-turning good looks, and an unbelievable exhaust note, just when you think you might be able to blend in, they throw in a horn switch so awkwardly placed just below the turn signal at a weird angle, that every time you try to signal or cancel a turn, you end up honking. It's a bizarre situation where, unlike a BMW rider who has a luxury of not signaling at all, I'm stuck here announcing my every intention like a town crier. Ducati is not just a motorcycle. It's a rolling attention magnet with a built-in embarrassment feature. I feel like a massive show-off, and I'm not even trying. Ducati is meant to get everyone's attention, and it's working. And I hate it. And that's reason number 4 why I hate Ducati. The bike forces you to become an attention-grabbing jerk, whether you want it or not. You think a quiet ride would be simple. You'd be wrong. When riding a Ducati, I like to keep things chill. No endos, no wheelies, and definitely no high-speed runs. Just peace and no drama. 275, nice. 300, and 50. 331 shifted to 6. 350. 360. Seriously, let's pause for a moment. If you're going to lie, at least make it somewhat believable. The fastest MotoGP bike, purpose-built race machines can't come close, and in ideal conditions. The actual record of 366.1 kilometers an hour was set not by Ducati, but Brad Binder on a KTM. So come on, naturally aspirate street bike doing it? Not a chance. That's just not a stretch, that's a parody. And this is reason number 3 why I hate Ducati. Because owning one means constantly pretending it's more than it is. The bike is good, but the reputation forces you to exaggerate. Of course, it gets worse. Italian engineering is beautiful until you have to touch it.
You don't just work on a Ducati, you perform open heart surgery. And when you think this is like going to a scampagnata, well, you're not. Every panel hides screws. Half are Loctited into eternity, and the other half, well, are made of cheese. Want to swap a fuse? Pack a lunch and a prayer. This isn't maintenance, it's a spiritual trial.
1 hour, 29 minutes and 6 seconds. That's what it took me to remove one panel with 3 pieces. But let's be fair, this is my first time working on this elegant but temperamental Ducati. Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking. This guy has no clue what he's doing. Well, this might be true. But that being said, removing the panels on my 2001 Kawasaki Ninja ZX12R took 1 hour and 15 minutes. And that was all the panels. And yes, it was my first time doing it. Ducati is pure art. It's a beautiful machine to look at, but a holy terror to work on. Every screw is a puzzle. Every panel is a test of patience. And every simple task is an epic saga. It's not maintenance, it's a spiritual trial. And that's reason number 2 why I hate Ducati. It turns a simple wrenching session into open heart surgery. Oh, I get that one. I got plenty of reasons why I hate Ducatis, and I only shared the top 4. But before I give you my number 1 reason why I hate Ducati, I would greatly appreciate it if you could hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Here it is. The reason number 1 that I hate Ducatis is I don't own one. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to hug your pets, and I'll see you next time. Take care.